Welcome to Currency Watch. This is Chris Keene from a keenpointofview.com. The euro had a bit of activity, even though it was brief, in the beginning of New York trading, where the pair shot up over 50 to 60 pips right in the beginning of New York trading as rumors began to circulate about the potential details of the ECB bond purchase program. Briefly, two of the main details that were being spread around, rumored details, was that the ECB bond would purchase bonds under the 3-year maturity level, and that they would not be subordinate, or basically they would not be the first ones to be repaid in case of a bankruptcy is declared in a given area. So this made the euro move up towards the top of its descending trend line that has contained the pair since last October, right about 126. And this is where the pair basically remained throughout the all of New York trading. Now, the real question heads towards the Bank of England and the European Central Bank interest rates decisions tomorrow. The Bank of England is expected to keep its interest rates and its asset repurchase program exactly where they are, and let's see where the dust settles, and wait to see where the dust settles with the other pairs after their rate decisions and non-farm payroll on Friday. The ECB, on the other hand, is widely expected to cut interest rates or some sort of interest rate mechanism by 25 basis points at the rate decision. And then following that, at the ECB press conference, it is thought of that the ECB could do one of three things. First off, they could do nothing and say lower the interest rates and say that they are still working on a plan to help formulate an ECB bond repurchase program, or say that there's nothing they can do and push it on to politicians. This is really not likely to happen. If it did happen, it would be extremely bad for the euro. The second is that they could say that they have worked on an ECB plan, basically give out many of the details that have been rumored today, but say that they are still waiting for confirmation from Germany and the constitutionality, and their ruling on the constitutionality of the ECB mechanisms, which I believe is due next Thursday. This would probably be put the player back in a wait-and-see mode, and we could also see a drop in the euro back towards the trendline resistance around 124.80, or maybe even down to 124.40 before bouncing higher after if everything is cleared on Thursday. The last would be the bazooka, where the European Union would say that the ECB, would say that they have that are going to put the bond purchase program in play. It has unlimited funding, and Spain has already asked for acceptance of the plan, and they are going to join the program almost immediately. This is very unlikely to happen also. So we're looking for the middle ground, which could end up being euro negative. But if we're going to watch the pair heading in tonight, we're going to be sitting on this trend line. We're going to be looking to see for any move down. Could find support initially with 125.60, and depending on the results of the news tomorrow, we could get a push down to the 124.80 or 124.40 area. But if for some reason the pair tries to move higher, the initial level of support would be up at 127.50. Now, the Great Britain pound USD cross we're going to take a look at, just because they also are having interest rate review, and you can see that the pair is still stuck between the fib levels, doing most of its action between the 0.618 fib and the 0.382 fib from last May's decline. It did move up to test the 159.04 fib, and very characteristic to the pound, it moved up just enough to basically take out all the stops to the 159.31 level, and then continue to move down lower into the news tomorrow. I would watch to see how the 159 level holds, and if we get negative news, we could see a quick move down to the 157.82 level with risk. Any break higher should be capped by 159.80. Now, the Aussie USD we're going to take a look at, just because the Aussie has been moving. Has its employment numbers out tonight, which are expected to be 5,000K improvement, and there's also supposed to be a interest rate, the employment rate, I believe, is supposed to be around 5.3%. We will watch it because the Aussie is sitting right here at support around 101.80. Any positive news could send the pair up to 102.80, 103.20. Break exposes the 101 area, but I would expect a move higher as the to take some risk off the table before all the fireworks. All right, everybody, this is Chris Keene from a Keen Point of View. Remember to keep your trades keen and play it safe. This is Currency Watch.